At the beginning of the movie, we are shown the desert in the city of Baghdad, where the team of army agents came on a mission with their leader Lu Fang. Lu comes there and meets the leader of the oil factory, who used to work to control the factory here. In fact, the people of the oil company's factory were in great trouble. They were being attacked every day, and this was the reason why Lu's team came here to save them. The factory leader tells Lu that he has to save 400 people here, and we have to save from here and take them to the green zone. We are then shown a man named Chris in the village, to whom his brother came. He says, "Brother, I have brought a mission for you, which we can get a lot of money to complete. We have to kidnap some people in a bus." When Chris hears this from his brother, he refuses because Chris never used to do anything wrong. Next we see a man named Oven in Chris' village who used to work to extract water from the ground. Chris' villages also lacked water. Chris loved his villagers very much. That's why he calls the oven to drain the water. Oven now tries to extract water from a well, but I can't get it out. At that time it was very hot, and the people of Chris' village were also very poor. Here Oven tells Chris if some money is arranged, we can easily get water out of here. Hearing this, Chris tells Owen that okay, I will bring the money. On the other hand, inside the factory, Lu along with his team was planning that we have to save the people of this factory and take them from the highway of death. Only then we can reach the green zone. This path is a shortcut, but it is also very dangerous. After this, the factory leader locks the whole system and puts it in a pen drive and keeps it in his bag so that everything is safe in that drive and there is no danger to anyone. Then she gives her bag to one of her assistants. In fact, the assistant of the factory leader is Lu's daughter. He had a fight with his daddy, Lu, because when his mother died, Lu was not with them. For this reason, Lu's daughter was angry with her dad and hated him, after which all the people are taken to the green zone in the bus. They soon reach the highway of death. Lu's daughter was frightened to see the scene there because no one had ever gone alive from there. There were cars everywhere, which were in a very bad condition due to accidents. Leo asks his team to keep an eye around and then proceeds with his bus. But there were 2 cars on the way, due to which the road was blocked. Seeing this, People's daughter says that we should stop the bus here, but Loon was not ready to do this. He says, I know why these cars are parked and we can't stop the bus here at any cost. We have to get out of here at all costs. Then when he took the bus near the vehicles, there was a loud explosion, due to which everyone sitting in the bus gets very scared. Lu still didn't stop his bus, he keeps moving. In fact, all these buses were made from a special type of material. That is why there was no effect of bullets and bombs on them. Lu tells his daughter that these cars standing in the middle were actually to mislead us. Now when they go further, Lu sees that a huge storm of sand is moving towards them. But he is not afraid of that storm and keeps moving forward with the bus. Then Chris' team takes advantage of the sandstorm and hijacks a bus. That is, they took possession of that bus as we know that Chris needed money. That's why he was doing this work. He had accepted his brother's words. When they all stop their bus after the storm stops, Lu finds out. One of their buses was missing, in which the leader of the oil factory was also missing. Then the girl from her team tells, I've seen him go the other way. Lu now calls a helicopter here so that the bus can be found quickly. Lu's daughter also asks him to accompany him in this work. Lu had taken his daughter in a helicopter to find the bus. After some distance, he sees a truck from the helicopter. Now it is understood that there was no real storm of sand, but the enemies made a fake storm with the help of this truck so that they could hijack our bus. After some time, Lu sees his bus. On being questioned, the girl from Lu's team tells him, from that bus, the Americans have kidnapped 5 of our people, including the leader of the oil factory. After which Lu asks his team to take the rest of the bus to the green zone. Here Chris was also moving forward in the car with his companions when Lu dropped a bomb on them from his helicopter. Chris was also getting out of his car and attacking the helicopter with a gun, which makes the helicopter a little away from them. There was a fire in it. Chris had brought his brother to a ruin now. He brings her to the place and asks, whose mission is this? Tell me the truth that there is so much danger in it. When a bomb is being dropped on us by helicopter, Owen, who was a friend of Chris, says that this mission was all my plan. He also kidnapped the leader of the oil factory. Its purpose was to hack all the systems of the oil company by bringing it under its control, which was going to get a lot of money. The leader of the oil factory also understood that it was Owen who was attacking them, so that when we changed our place and started moving towards the green zone, he would kidnap us on the way. Chris says to Owen here, how can you make such a big plan? And I am not going to support you in this plan anymore. Give me my money so that I can go from here. Owen says there is still some more work left, after which you will get your money. Chris' brother also says that there is still some work to be done. But Chris does not care about anyone and says that within the next 2 hours I want my money. After Chris leaves, his brother tells Owen that we have to work without him. But Owen betrays him here. He killed Chris' brother and then asks him to get to know everyone from here, while Chris also reached his village. She was getting very angry at her brother because he didn't tell the right thing, after which he went out to play with the children to bring himself a little relaxed. Then comes the wave that says that I too have come here to save my people whom you have kidnapped. I know my people are with you. Chris also replies that I am also saving my villagers, as we know Chris also did this work only for his villagers for the sake of money so that he could arrange water for them. And this whole plan was Owen so that Chris could also support him. But Owen betrayed it. Well, after this, Lou goes away from there. After a while, Chris came to an empty factory where he sees his brother's corpse. There is also a heat wave. There is a lot of fight between these two here. Sometimes Chris was taking a heavy toll on Lou, sometimes Lou, because Chris here seemed to have been killed by Lou, but when something was about to fall on Chris by, Lou saves him. Here he learns that his brother was not killed by Lou, but Owen was involved in it. Only then the bullets start firing on them here. In fact, here too, Owen sent his goons to kill them, but they fight those bullets. Chris drops a bomb on them, which caused a huge explosion, and the goons fled from there. But Chris' car is also ruined. Both of them understood that they had to catch the same person, and that was Owen, who is now the enemy of both of them. Chris says, I know where Owen will be at the moment. On the other hand, Owen brought the factory leader and some of his people with him to the factory. That's where he tries to open the system, but there was a code on it. When Owen asks the factory leader about the court, he does not tell her, then he kills 2 of her people. Seeing this, the factory leader was afraid. Now he threatens to kill his son, so immediately the factory leader tells him that this code is in a pen drive that I kept in my bag. But I don't know where he is. All I remember is that I held that bag to my assistant. Then the son of the factory leader asks to call his mother's phone so that the location of his phone will be known where the phone is. In fact, the bag was with Lou's daughter, who was currently in Chris' village. On the other hand, in this village, Lou gets the news of the rest of the people reaching the green zone. Here his daughter asks him, how can you trust Chris? Lou explains that he is a good person, thinks of people's well-being. We can trust him. Just then, Chris finds Lou's diary, which he picked up and brought to him. He says, do you like this girl? How lucky you are to have such a girl. You keep her picture in your diary all the time. Lou here tells you you're thinking wrong. Actually, she is my daughter. Chris apologizes to her and tells her Lou. Actually, when my wife died, I was not with my daughter, because of which he is angry with me till today. He says, and I also came on this mission so that I could save my daughter, who works in the oil factory here. Chris says, don't worry, everything will be fine. We will save everyone. We will fight together. Only then they hear the voices of some goons. He goes and confronts the goons here, where he learns that he has been sent here by Owen, who has come here to collect the bag of the factory leader, which was with Lu's daughter. They had a lot of weapons. They had taken all the villagers captive. And now they also ask for the factory leader's bag, which had a pen drive in which the code of the system was locked. Bess gives them the bag they had left after picking up. In doing so, Lu and her daughter were very angry with him. Then Krish says that I could not put the lives of the entire villagers in such danger. When it is morning, Chris asks Lu's daughter what was in this bag. You weren't ready to give it to him. She says there was a pen drive in that bag which could hack all the systems of the oil factory, and the entire incident could be transferred to anywhere in the city. This system also leads to oil smuggling, after which they can sell oil to any city or city, and if this happens, then it will be the biggest theft of oil so far. On the other side we see the German ship, whose captain was talking to Owen on the phone. Chris and Lu had also left the village, but Lu's daughter felt that they would not be able to stop everything together. That's why she also takes the car and follows them. Owen's goons also reached with his bag. He now gives the bag to the factory leader and asks him to open the lock with the pen drive. As soon as she put the pen drive in the system, the whole system was turned on. That is, it starts moving. Owen asks to fill the oil in that German ship. But this work took 24 hours. After some time, Chris and Lu also reached the factory near the oven on their truck. They were fighting his goons. Lu climbs on a pipe and kills Owen's men in a spectacular way. Owen was also watching all this secretly. He tells his men that we have to get out of here soon because his work was now complete. The German ship was filled with oil, and Chris also goes inside the factory. He came and started killing the goons when his eyes go out. He sees Owen running away from here and he runs after him. On the way, he finds Lu's daughter, who had reached them with a car. Together, these two now pursue Owen. Here Lu was fighting oven goons in the factory. He enjoys everyone one by one. Now comes the leader of the oil factory, who says that everything is ruined. They stole the oil from the pen drive. We have to stop such a big loss. On the way, when Chris was chasing Owen, he jumps his car. Behind him, Lu's daughter also jumps the car in the air, but his car had an accident. Chris gets angry at Lu's daughter after seeing such a condition of the car. Just then, Lu also reached there with a truck. Then both of them sit in that truck and move forward with him. Chris tells Lu the shortcut way to reach Owen. Then they start releasing rocket launchers from that truck. Actually, this was the same truck from which the fake storm was made to hijack the bus. Chris now reaches out to Owen. He quickly brings his truck into his truck, causing loud explosions. Owen's car fell away. Owen was seriously injured, and when he sees Chris, he runs away with his car. Lu had them call Chris back to his truck. Chris was now hanging from the truck. He comes near the oven car at the speed of the rocket launcher, due to which his truck became uncontrollable. They tie a rope to the oven cart and drop their truck into the ditch, and he himself hung with the help of that rope. Seeing this, Owen was laughing at them. But due to the excess weight on the car, the oven car also falls into the ditch. Lu had let go of that rope. He falls on a stone with his daughter. And Owen had died after falling into the ditch with his car. Both Lu and her daughter had survived. Both of them see that they do not see Chris anywhere. They understand that Chris is dead. Just then, Lu's daughter's eyes fall on her diary. When she looks, there was a picture of her and her mother in it. Lu tells me I loved you and your mom very much. I never wanted to separate you. Hearing this, Lu's daughter hugged him. Just then, Chris grabs Lu's leg from below, who is still alive. They both pull him up. All three survived. But now they think about how to get out of here, then an idea comes to Lu's mind. He says that we should make a loud noise here so that someone can help us. It is shown after some time. They also captured the German sheep, to whom Owen had sent oil. Water starts coming to Chris' village too. Chris and Lu did this work together. All the villagers were very happy. Then Lu's team comes to him and asks about the next mission. The story of this film ends here.